the United States Attorney's Office in Dallas to advise a court reporter that I would be a little late for the next witness period. Mr. Hubert asked to speak with me and told me at that time that a letter had been sent from District Attorney Wade to the Commission reporting that Sergeant Dean had stated that I had excused the court reporter from the room in the middle of his deposition and told him that he was a liar, comma, that he would be prosecuted for perjury, comma, and that he had waived his right to counsel and could not now have an attorney, period. I told Mr. Mr. Hubert, that none of those facts were true, but that I did excuse the court reporter from the room and tell Dean that I did not believe his story in two respects, period. As a result of our telephone conversation, Mr. Hubert has asked me to dictate this memorandum. After looking over the memorandum which I dictated in Mr. Hubert's presence on Tuesday night, March 24th, I think I would amplify it in this respect, paragraph. The tone of my conversation with Mr. Sergeant Dean was entirely the opposite of that which he apparently represented to District Attorney Wade. At the outset, I told him that in the 2 or 3 hours that he and I had been talking, that I had formed a real affection for him, and that I believed that he was a capable and honest police officer, period. I went on to state that I did not believe his testimony in the two respects which I mentioned in my earlier memorandum, but that I thought I understood why it was that he was not making the truthful statement that I believed was probably the case, period. I then stressed with him, as I did later with Detective Miller, that this investigation by the President's Commission was of extreme importance to the national security, and that I felt that if there was some way that he could be induced to come forward with a forthright statement without doing injury to himself, that the Commission would be willing to explore means to afford him that protection, period. I particularly pointed out to him that if he had any such inclination to change his story,